Hey guys, and welcome to the Tuesday stream, Saturday stream. What am I about? We are back playing a little bit of Minecraft. We have got a few things to do today. More importantly, though, we have got a few amazing space things that have happened this week to talk about. Yes, of course, we've got not only the Perseverance lander and all the things that have been going on with that, but of course there have been some activities down with SpaceX. I believe New Glenn have just launched a new engine or something silly like that. I'm not sure exactly on that one. I hope other people can come along and help me with that. I'm just going to quickly yeet in a second. I'm going to check my Discord and make sure people are looking around. Yes, indeed. Okay, so, oh man, I was starting to clear a little bit of space under here. I think I've got a big idea for what we're going to be doing here. And at one point, we are going to get on with doing this. This is going to be like a heavy artillery lift. You know, it's going to be lifting up like tanks and such forth there. Hey, Landstrider, how you doing, buddy? Good morning. I really want to come along and redo the junction here. It's wrong. It's terrible. I mean, you might remember on Hermitcraft they had a round network where you would come along and then you'd have like 3 buttons to press. Like it would stop you here on a downward slope, and you'd have like left, right, and like forwards was here to be really confusing or something like that. I really like that. It was something that I think is it's robust. It's multi-person. It's, you know, people can just like jump off and do whatever they want, and like all you end up with is a minecart on your track, and it doesn't break anything like that. These are good things. These are good things. I've really got to say the addition of the Geiger counter noises to the Nether is it's an unsettling one. There's my little shortcut to the Guardian farm, by the way. Terrifying. I have at least once slammed into a basalt pillar and spread my stuff all through the lava. It was great fun. No, it wasn't. It was terrible. It wasn't the time of my life, I can tell you. Just Landstrider on the server with me at the moment. I'm going to enjoy this quick cup of tea. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, let's jump down here. I need to fix my pickaxe. There's things that I should have done before stream. We're going to make sure that we get around to doing that one day in the right order. You know, one day will appear that we are fully capable human beings. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't feel like I'm in for pretending that hard. Hey, Mega Scro, how you doing? I kind of like being. Is the lava back to front? Is that lava draining? Do you think that lava's draining? It doesn't look like that lava's draining. If I get out of here, does it start draining then? Ah, the lava got broken. So for those that need to know, I don't know if anybody does need to know, there is a reset. There's a reset switch on this. Oh, hey, Crab as well. Hey, Head Crabs. I'm streaming. Okay, there we go. I can't type very well, but he'll get the idea. Right, over this way. It's a problem I've been dealing with. Like when I was learning to communicate, we used like graphite sticks wrapped in wood. But now we're supposed to like poke at these little bits of plastic, and I've had to learn everything all over again. So to be fair, we were learning to type when I was young. Oh, young. Beware, the cake is a lie. It is true. It promises goodness, but just makes you fat and slow. I mean, like, terrible. Of course, the problem we're going to have is that all my armor is up. Mixed Grows, good. All right, I'm glad you're good. I am also equally good. I have just had a week off of studies, so I am feeling... paradoxically, both relaxed and on edge. You know, like I'm really chill. I've got really used to just getting back to doing my own life at my own time. You know, waking up at 2 PM, stuff like that. And tomorrow I need to get up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I need to get up before. I need to be ready at 9 o'clock in the morning. To do a bit of online learning, and yeah, I'm behind. But it's been really good having some nice chill time off. There's been some amazing space stuff been going on this week. I'm all about that. Landstrider, I've got a stack of quartz ore for a stack of gunpowder. Awesome. Yeah, we'll do that. In fact, I'll go grab. I mean, for a stack of quartz ore, I mean, I couldn't do you any less than two stacks of gunpowder. I mean, I'm fairly sure the quartz ore takes a little bit of effort, whereas the gunpowder, all I have to do is stand there. And it is my time. Don't get me wrong. I do value it, but I think I could part with just a little bit more than that. Whoa. You good? Yeah. Okay. Right. That's my pickaxe. Do we need to do any others? Let's do my do my anti-flint. If you do not have a Silk Touch shovel efficiency, that should be efficiency 5. It's only efficiency 4. I'll have to work on that. Shovel. Let me highly recommend, particularly the Silk Touch bit. I don't know about you, but yeah, I find gravel to be quite the resource. It's something that I use quite a lot. As you can see, colours are real in my life, and I like to use more. Also, I have another question for you guys. Ask me about my colour alcove in a moment. So, I highly recommend a shovel to collect the gravel without collecting flint. That's the winner. That's the winner. Okay, let's grab some gunpowder here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go find. Got lots of gravel to sell. Yeah, I also have a lot of gravel, but I will. I mean, I could take gravel off your hands, most definitely. I particularly like taking that. Cause did you guys see when I jumped off the edge to go down to the Guardian farm? The jump that I jumped was. I thought it was just. I think I've taken a different branch. Wow, this goes out and around it. Oh, mate, you know what? I forgot this tunnel existed. This is horrible. I forgot this tunnel existed. We're going to have to make use of it for something. Oh, look, here we go. This is the bit I wanted to look at. Look at that. Ooh, it's a scary place. That's where the Guardian farm is down there. So I like to grab this portal for coming up here. Hey, Zenith, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We're going to make our way to Landstrider's place now because he has a stack of gunpowder, a stack of ore, quartz ore for me, and then we're going to the witch farm. We're gonna do some digging while we just talk about the things that have happened this week. I mean, I'm assuming most people are aware. How about signs in the tunnels? That tunnel is completely useless. Like, here we go. Sorry. Who did this? Lol. So down here in bar 3, we got those, but it doesn't work. As I was literally just saying on the way up here, I definitely need to rip out all the redstone. That's the first. Rip out all the redstone and reprogram the thing. The redstone that I did learn doing it. So the thing I have done with that is learning how to tell different signal strengths apart on a redstone line, which is turns out it's not a trivial thing because you can use a comparator and go, okay, this comparator, and then you feed a strength into the side, and anything that's over that strength comes out. Like, yeah, great, nice, but how do you then not let the one that's like one above that also trigger? Yeah, you know. All right. Anyway, we're going to Helix Corp. That's spawn over there, by the way, guys. A couple of people have come around to me and been like, "Where is the spawn portal gone?" It's like, well, it's just over there. But that's something they could do with a sign. That is something they could do with a sign. Hey, Cubic, how you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Look, there he is. Let's go find him. Let's go find. Whoop. Bonjour. Oh look, you got gold trousers on. That's awesome. Let's do it like this. 3, 4. Have fun, mate. Have fun. There's not quite a stack of TNT there, but it's getting close. It's getting close. Your safety pants. All about the safety pants. I normally have the safety boots, and I'm normally wearing a gold helmet. Actually, my Pigapeezers. You've been trying really hard at Beat Saber. Beat Saber has got to be my favourite VR game. I've not played. In fact, that's a lie. Beat Saber, amazing. Not as good as Super Hot, though. Not as good as Super Hot. I'm not sure why I came out here and flew this way. We're just gonna have a little bit of a cruise around spawn. Once made a mortar, you could even aim it and set the destination. Don't talk to me about mortars, mate. The mortars are the problem with the microphone on Mars. So, as some of you might know, Perseverance has landed one. You should buy, a VR setup? I am actually super tempted. I should, but my money is going elsewhere, going into my education at the moment. I suppose I could probably just about let it go. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, Super Hot is what it was made for. Repeat after you. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if I want to. Mind is software. Yeah, brain is hardware. What are we going on this? Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Okay, got you. Should we quickly check my shops whilst we're here? Your money should be going into education. It's all right, mate. You got like years and years and years. Super hot. super hot to do what you want to do, right? Years and years yet. Got an IP. Hey, Lumpy Banana, how you doing? First, you need to make sure that you are a person who can interact well with a community. I have a Discord out there where we all chat and have fun times, and in there is where the IP is hidden. It's just to make sure that you know how to interact, be a nice person, and puts a little bit of what do they call it when they make things just a little bit awkward to stop the bots and the hackers and stuff like that? Well, it's that one anyway. It's that one. Oh man, literally every time. Let's go see if we've got any around the back here. I mean, you would have thought I'd been there it is. You would have thought I'd have been happy to see like my gunpowder being sold all the time, but this really just means I need to run back and forth a lot. What's this? Oh, I emptied this already, right? Yeah. That was some things. Whoops, didn't mean that. Didn't mean what, my friend? I mean, there's not even a deleted message. All right, let's give her. Who needs a bit of fish? Oh, that one in. Oh, they came through in opposite orders there. Well, I mean, so that's already a red flag, mate. That's already a red flag. Hey, Al, how you doing? Miss your wise. Sorry, I was just clicking outside and dealing with stuff. All right, cool. Let's fly back home. Fly away. Hey, wise. Oh, it turns out I got caps lock on. Right, I want to go down and through here. We're going to the witch farm. We're gonna go dig some stuff up. We got a lot to do here. I want to have a race around the outside of the bedrock. So I'm sure you guys are aware that we're going to be using TNT blasters to wipe out a larger. Oh, hey there, buddy. How you doing? We're going to be using TNT blasters. Oh, Wise made this, by the way. For those of you who are not aware, Wise came along and like you throw your gold over, and then these guys throw their trades back. It's really nice. I like it. It's a solid. I mean, nice. That's slightly creepy. Okay, so we actually need to put a new strip down here at some point. We need I don't know, nether wart block. What is the what's the ideal block to put that leads you to the witch farm? Do you mind? I mean, I'm just going to leave these here for Wise. I'm going to shoot. I'm not wearing my gold helmet. My gold helmet broke. I should really get ahead and put myself mending on a gold helmet. It's interesting. Yeah, I was thinking nether wart block. I mean, that's a lot of nether warts, though. It's the red nylium tree leaf nether wart block. Is that a thing? That was some moist drinking. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, we're going to be blasting out the majority of the blocks with a TNT blasting machine. I've been working on one of my own design. It's driving me crazy. I don't know why. I should just be using like an Il Mango special, make a world eater or something. But no, that's not how I've chosen to do it. So we're doing it like this. I also put a hole in, but now I've realised that my portal's 2 and it needs to be 3. We'll deal with that. But now that we've stopped moving mobs around, we can actually open this back up. The whole reason that was all there is because we had some Halloweenies here, some guys from Halloween with the pumpkin head on them. Me and Miss have moved them. That's what that weird stone pillar coming up from the other side was about. And so we've got these sorts of trenches around. Look at these, all right? I want to do an on-foot race, like no elytra, only an ender pearl to save yourself if you get stuck, like that, something like that. And we all start on a foot race from, I don't know, here. Why not here? And just run along the bedrock. It's going to be like a 20-minute race, all right? Let's be honest here. We're going to be... I'm going to be doing a lot to try and like carry the entertainment during this situation, but I think we can all do it. We'll have a tripwire set up somewhere. Oh, excuse me. We'll have a tripwire or a button set up to show when the person who has won. We'll have loads of fireworks or something, and it's just a bit of fun. Just a bit of fun to go all the way around And I think that'd be great. Landstrider's lost me. Me or someone else? I never know. I never know. Okay, well, now all I'm doing is doing this. So, who watched the Perseverance landing? Who was there with me? I know there was quite a few people there, but Game Live was definitely there. But one of the problems that I've got is I have a lot of trouble trying to keep people's Discord name and YouTube names straight. Like, you know, it's hard to keep them combined. But yeah, wasn't that amazing? Like, so the actual landing stream itself was good. You know, it was fine. It was inspiring. I will always go down with it being a little bit inspiring. I have not been doing one of the jobs that we're supposed to do here. Hang about that. But I also feel like it was a bit lacking in substance, a little bit. But the footage that came back today, was it today, yesterday, or whatever it was? I have troubles with days. You guys know this. Something like that. Do we name on Discord equals name on YouTube? Yeah, it's amazing how many people don't know. It's amazing how many people don't. Yeah, it was good fun. Good fun. Unfortunately, one of there was the new thing that was gonna happen. The new thing that was gonna happen was gonna be the microphone on the side, right? I mean, like, don't get me wrong. The video feed was good. Do we want to watch the video feed here? Look, let me hide some stuff. I'm not gonna be able to see chat when I do this, but let's. Is this my second screen? Hello? Yeah, you can see my second screen. Do we want to just watch this? I hope this isn't against any sort of terms of service. They're gonna advert me first, aren't they? They're gonna advert me first. Let's get that chat up. Where are you? Hi guys, how you doing? No, just hidden. All right, whatever. They're gonna do me a bad. They're gonna do me a bad. I think this is possibly the best bit of video I've ever seen. Oh, this is not the footage I was expecting, but wow! I mean, just look at this.
To subsonic speeds, and the heat shield has been separated.
Like, I remember watching Curiosity, and like all we got was the voice from Mission Control and stuff. You know, that girl in the background there talking.
Tango Delta.
Touchdown confirmed.
And of course, being able to watch everyone get excited was amazing as well, you know. But
to begin seeking the sands of past life.
the one that was actually synced up to the Mission Control speech was much better. I've got to reset my stuff here. Yeah, that was like some of the best. I've not been blown up by a creeper. I'm shocked. The other thing that I need to do, I really needed to move that beacon. Oh, is Forrest watching? Does anyone know if Forrest is watching? He was like, I'm missing a beacon. It's here. Here's where his beacon is. Unless he's missing a different one, but I think that's his. I don't have an emerald beacon. I'm poor. I have to use an iron one. Oh, I remember the problems I had last time. Okay. I might need backup, guys. I might need backup to move this beacon. If anybody wants to come give me a hand, that would be very, very, very cool. Oh, missed. You know when you think you're going for one chunk and go for the other. It's fun to remember that the Jet Propulsion Laboratory does stuff not related to rockets. Does more stuff not related to rockets than it's actually rockets. Yeah, I mean, JPL is just tour de force in everything they do, right? Everything they do. If you could find... Oh, okay. Let me come and show people where we're at. Whoosh. Okay, so portal over that way, but this is the bit that I probably shouldn't have flown through. Let's go down and just kind of walk the path. It's the way back that I really should be walking, but we got some nice nether to be explored out here. There's plenty going on. No, I said we're going to be. Whoop. Yeah, that's a turn. That's a turn. Yeah, it's the only way that has got signage. Oh no, I can't take that. Whoa, where we go? This one. So yeah, this is why. That's exactly why I was talking about the netherwart block. Yep. Because that was one of the things that needed to get sorted. Do people not have chest access? That's a shame. That's a shame. So it happens sometimes. So we've got a permissions plugin running, just so you know, so people can protect their stuff, because we get a lot of people turning up trying to be let's call them malicious actors. Let's ride away. Just make sure this is the worst path. This is by far the worst path. Cubic's changed his skin a bit, not much, a bit. Yeah, griefers. We've had a couple of goes. One person actually really did a bit of damage. Maybe I just fly. I mean, this one needs to be widened out to 3 wide. This already is 3 wide. The problem is I didn't dig this tunnel. I've just kind of found it and fixed it up. Lol. Yeah. So, I'm not sure who dug this tunnel out here. I was definitely the one who first put this portal down, but I don't know who actually did the tunnel to connect it afterwards. I should probably spend some effort trying to find that out at some point so I can thank them properly. What is in all this stuff? Chest for the snowballs. That's me. You like making rails? Awesome. Okay, so the current active work face is down here, but I need to move my beacon, and that's the problem I've got. There's a hole in the floor here to stop zombies that are spawning over there coming back. Okay, I need to empty some of this rubbish out so I can go start mining my beacon. Let's just quickly put some stuff away that needs to be put away. Come here, you. Show all my riches on stream. It's not that's the thing though. It's not that much riches. I am a poor man. I can have any items that I want. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing stopping me going to get stuff. I just haven't put the time in to get a lot of it. If you see any ores, anything you want at all, dig it up. Dig it up. Okay, so. This beacon beam, I don't know how to point out which beacon beam it is. Do I have any glass on me? I don't. This is the one that I want to dig up. Am I going to be safe to just get started? I mean, like, look at this. Like, look at this. Just gonna seal that away there. None of those are going to despawn. Look at them. Look at them. They've all got, like, stuff in their hands. Let's go this way. Oh, come on. And the thing is, the more you beat up zombies, the more zombies come and get you. You know, it's an unfortunate fact of life. All right, stop picking stuff up, guys. Where are you even going? All right, there we go. All right, let's just start digging. And hopefully I can get this up and out of here before we have any serious troubles. The water is not overly helpful, has to be said. Maybe we can seal her up. Let's see if we can. I doubt it. I doubt it. This was a very, very wet area when I found it. Alright, does anyone want to take a guess where the actual water source is? Is it this one? Nah, it only goes down 1 block. It's a bit unfortunate. So I guess we're doing it. Should have brought a conduit with me. That's that's what we should have done. Work face, the most British word out there. Now get back to the work miner. Yeah, you know it. Do people not call it work face in the rest of the world? Obviously, I've just grown up with the language I've grown up with. So yeah, the footage that's come back from Perseverance has been absolutely like, oh, drowning. Low. I don't have a turtle helmet on. That's the problem. I'm used to having a turtle helmet. Yeah, like, so when they put that first video on, I literally did, like, I couldn't believe how high a quality it is. Minefront. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Am I full of rubbish again? Yeah. Incidentally, we're getting heads now. We've put that data pack on. Forrest came round, had a shout through the door, talked about a few things. I hear an Enderman. I hear an Enderman. We've got that. The terracotta wrench has been updated. What else have we done? Player heads, obviously, when you kill a player. Armor Standbook. The Armor Standbook has been updated, and players can now use it. We spent an evening doing stuff. Hey, Fox52, you can indeed. I invite you to join my Discord. In there, we have a room where we talk Minecraft, and in there is the IP. If you ask people very nicely, they should be able to point it out. It's a pinned post. So it's kept for people to find. But it's mostly just to make sure that we don't have a bunch of idiots turn up. Need to be able to read things like the rules and stuff. I'm loving the savioring that is going on in the background. All I'm hearing is just constant battle and stuff. All I know is that my friends are saving me, because I would not have been able to do this on my own. I would have been under constant attack right now. Constant attack. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks very much. Need better enchants on your armor. I hear that, mate. I'll say I hear that. I've got pretty much max gear at the moment. All you can hear is your fan. Woo, fans! I mean, it's nice. I mean, I never get to hear any of my fans. I just read their words. So, yeah, it's good that you actually get to listen to them, mate. That's cool. Okay, it's gonna get ultra moist now. I think we can deal with it, though. You just want to join, but it's hard to make friends. I mean, you just hang around and people just end up liking you as long as you're not a terrible person. I find that's the best way to make friends. Just keep turning up. Horrible singer though he is. Oh. It's half god armor, dude. Why would you have any god armor? Like that's glitch stuff that you never get back. I've got god armor, but I never wear it because it's glitch stuff that I will never get back. Okay, good. Making friends is easy. Keeping them is harder. Yeah, that's a good point, my friend. Good point. Okay, I think we've got everything. 1, 2, 3. Anyone see any iron blocks around? Just gonna check the ends of the water. As long as we've got no iron blocks just kind of floating around randomly. You got 6. That's fine. As long as. Okay, I think we're good. I think we can leave. I think we can leave. I think we're good. And away we go. All right, cool. Could you meet me? Oh man, let's meet at the portal. It's a bit dangerous over there. Ooh. Hi, can I grab those iron block, please? Yeah, good man. I lost my original god armor. That was to the lava. Oh mate, that's bad. Hey, I have some coal. Any tips on finding this IP? I've read the rules like 20 times trying to find it. Okay, so in the left-hand side, you've got a list of rooms. One of those rooms is called Minecraft. It's in like games and stuff. Minecord, sorry. And in there, you should be able to. Let's have a quick look at the Discord. I mean, we've got lots of people talking in main lobby. Minecord. I mean, there's people talking. I'm going to be like... I mean, who are you? Diane Unchained? Have you joined my Discord? Hey, diamond block for me. Nice. Ugh, great. Okay, let's go see if we can set this up. Let's go see if we can set this up. All right. I have pinged you in the room you can find it in. I have pinged you in the room that you can find it in. Okay, I'm going to go set up this beacon. I mean, look, just here will do, right? Oh, hey, look at this. I'm not going to hang out here, but look how deadly this is. I'm going to set it up here because this will reach everywhere that I need it to reach. Let's eat. I have been here when we've had zombies pouring out of the wall. It is terrifying, let me tell you. Right, where are we going to set this one up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey Treco, how you doing? There's so many new people. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You come along just in time to hear me count out a beacon base. It's always the highest of entertainment. Unfortunately, it needs to be done. Else you end up with a wonky beacon. There's nothing worse than a wonky beacon. You're there being like, why won't it give me the haste 2 that I'm after? And it doesn't. I won't play on the server anymore. Zenith ruined it for you. That's a shame that you let other people ruin things for you. They're like, well, it's not an infinite Minecraft world. It's the same size as Jupiter. Did you know? 660 million blocks, 60 million meters, same surface area as Jupiter. Anyway, yeah, it's a shame that you let someone else ruin it for you. It's even more that you felt like you need to come into the chat and say so. I just kind of, if anybody's trying to ruin my day, just get on with it and be like, whatever, mate. You know, I got the things I'm doing. I got the things I'm doing. Boop, 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 boop. And you'd expect to think that I was, a lonely man because of that. If I'm like, well, whatever, not bothered because you'll... No, but no, it turns out not. Turns out that I'm doing fine. If anything, a little too pressed for time when it comes to social. You don't think you've ever seen this amount of strip mining. It's not all been strip mining. There has been some TNT, and it's not all been me, obviously. I am down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll get 8 blocks out. Yeah, I got it. Okay, that's fine. I was like, as long as I've got it made up. Yeah, the majority of this work has been done by Misaligned. Do I have a... Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, she is at work right now. Got to feel bad for the people that need to work during lockdown. There, this. All right, beautiful. But unfortunately, she takes care of people, and you can't just stop taking care of people because they can't take care of themselves. It turns out. No. Okay, all right. I'm gonna just get into bed. Oh, where's my bed? Hey, Isles, my friend, how are you doing? Wow, man, time. there is a person I have not seen for a long time. So good to see. I'm going to just assume that you're... I don't know. Are you watching stream? It's easier to talk when they're watching stream, you know. Put that there, put that there. There's my bed. This is what I've been looking for. Bam. Don't really need to actually sleep. This is one of the things that you learn playing on a multiplayer server. If you just get in and out of bed, it stops the time since slept count, and you get to just... Whoa, did you guys see that down? Oh, looks like we're going to go have a closer look. Look at this. Much closer look. You can hear zombies as well. Oh, it's bad. Ah. That's what happens when everybody's here. This is a dangerous spot when you don't get to sleep. It's a dangerous, dangerous spot. Let's try and figure out where we can put some blocks up and make it a little bit safer, because that's very important. Like this. Crazy, crazy. This one's already been blocked in, thankfully. I need to eat as well. Let's do that. Okay, moment just to check my inventory, get some of the rubbish out of it. Needs more carpet bomb. We will definitely bring some more carpet bombing in. So we do have a carpet bombing machine. That thing over there. It's done a line though. We need to stop it and turn it. Well, actually, we don't, because we extended on a little bit further. Let's show you some TNT mining, shall we? This is how I be doing the TNT mining. This one. So this is my no, it has gone as far as it can go. Oh, we'll show the use of it. So the first thing you got to do is land on it. All right, this is not a happy time trying to land on this. It takes. I normally am better than that. That's normally a good landing. It takes a little bit of finesse to get on it, but. No. How many OGs play this server? Saw misaligned. There's a couple. Miss, Forest, Mad Frank, Decipher. A few. No Blunty, unfortunately. Okay, so this machine here, it needs a little bit of finagling just to be sure. So over here, the first thing you need to do is make sure that none of these are pressed forwards. I'm about to blow up that beacon down there. That's fine. That's fine. We take a step forwards. We take a step forwards. Boop. And it drops TNT like that. But more fun is what these are for. This sets off a trigger of chain reactions which push a bunch of observers together. So these two observers here, that pushes these two together, which then start the carpet bombing. And then to turn it off, you just shoot at that one. And this, as far as I'm aware, didn't exist before I made it. As far as I'm aware, I am the only person to put an on-off switch onto a flying machine. So, I mean, I feel pretty proud about that, but of course I'm terrible at advertising, so people never know about it. If anybody knows of anybody else doing this, let me know. I want to talk to these people. I want to like bounce ideas off them and stuff like that. Obviously, like people like Ilmango have got big machines underway, whereas this, it's all right. It's all right. It's a good first effort. Well, actually, no, the good first effort was over this way, but it's a good second effort. Let's go and have a look at my first effort. It's a bit. It did this side trench here, but as you can see, it's tiny. It's tiny. It wasn't enough to do the job that we gave it. So we ended up having there was a strip down the side here that got completely left, so Misaligned dug that out. Is this obsidian block solid? Most obsidian is solid. I'm not sure what you're on about though, mate. I'm going to guess it's a thing. This is Decipher's box. If anybody sees Decipher, tell him that he needs to come and get this box. No. You've got a llama face. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Aha. So yeah, we put more mob heads on so that people can play around with the armor stands. I feel like Captain America when he gets unfrozen. Yeah, I wasn't being on for time. There was a flying craft mod where you could make ships from normal block. Oh, yeah. I remember that one. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, we played that for a little bit. Yeah, I tend to run vanilla servers. I know lots of people that do run modded servers, but I tend to just kind of stick with the vanilla. I don't know. Don't ask me why, because it's not like a. See, Cubic's got it. Archimedes. It's not like I don't enjoy a bit of modded. I do love me a bit of modded, but I feel like, I don't know, community is a bit more strong and permanent on a vanilla server. You know, like ours, just appearing out of nowhere. Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. So we had an interesting question asked in one of the press conferences that I was watching about the Perseverance lander, and that was whether Insight heard it. It feels like the beginning of a... No, I am too much of a dictator. I wouldn't let something that anachronistic happen. Hey Honda, how are you doing? Treco making a modded server, that's cool. Couldn't get the mod to work, but I made... did I hear about that? You did hear about the Mars lander. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so they were asking about whether Insight... Do you guys know about the Insight mission? The one that landed up at the North Pole to get... No, was it the North Pole? I can't remember exactly where Insight landed, actually. Sorry, now that I stop and think about it. To get a whole bunch of seismic data on Mars. Try and figure out, like, how cold it is, you know. So, obviously, like... Are you guys aware that when the planets formed, they were very hot? You know, when you squeeze things together, it gets hot. And that includes, like, all the rubbish that we built the solar system out of, right? Oh, fell from a ripperoo. And so the planets kind of like condense together, they get hot, and then obviously, depending on how big they are, depends on like the surface area to volume ratio and how fast it cools down and stuff like that. And so they've sent in the Insight lander to try and figure out what the cooling rate is, what the ratio is, if you will, amongst other things. But unfortunately, the main probe that they sent with Insight hasn't been able to dig into the ground, which such schadenfreude. But it is a seismic craft, right? So did it here, Perseverance, land on the surface or not? The people at the thing, they're dropped by the TNT boomer off the... You got it, Wise. Cubic, sorry. The people are on it, right? As long as people are on it, right? And I thought that was an amazing question to ask, right? Yeah, has one of the others... and then watching the end of one of the other press conferences, Thomas Zabukaman? I never get his name right. It's Dr. Z, anyway. Was talking about how the next one, you know, the one that's going to go pick up all the samples that Perseverance is collecting. Perseverance has all these cameras on it. It could watch that ship land. Like, that thing's going to Jezero Crater to pick up the samples that Perseverance is leaving. Like, never has any mission gone that close to one that's already there, right? You know, you'd normally need an orbiter or something. But Perseverance is going to be right there with a camera. Yeah, it's crazy. You just watched the video of the landing. It feels amazing to see Mars atmosphere react with the parachutes. The bit that really did it for me, was the downwards facing camera. Any plugins on here? There's a few, but I'll talk to ours in a sec. A few just security plugins. Yeah, and so not only do we get to watch the landing of a craft for the first time with Perseverance like we have, you know, there's cameras on the craft, we get to watch what's going on. Fair enough, we had to wait for a couple of days, but whatever, you know. But now Perseverance is going to be able to sit there and watch this thing go land. All right, let's have a little poll in the chat, guys. Little poll in the chat. What do you think the new the next rover, the one that goes and picks stuff up, should be called, right? So we've had perseverance, with curiosity, opportunity, spirit, insight, Phoenix, bit of a combo breaker, Phoenix. Yeah, what are we gonna call them? What's the next one called? I don't know. I mean, endurance. I don't know. Do we endure to go to Mars? No, I don't think we endure to go to Mars. I think we innovation is there innovation. I mean, we've already got ingenuity. Ingenuity is a great name of a probe, by the way. Rover McRovey face, Siffer face, Sisyphus. Nice. I like where you guys are going from. Yeah, I feel like I gotta say, out of all of them, apart from Phoenix, which is a bit of the weird left field there, I feel like Perseverance is a bit of a dud name. You know, you're not doing great things. You're just bearing with it. You know, just bearing with it. I've complained about Perseverance's name in the past. How I just feel like it's a bit of a. I mean, yeah, it's very topical. We are definitely persevering. Sojourner, nice. Yeah, I mean, the thing with Sojourner is it was very much he was going on a sojourn, right? That was what he was done. Sojourner's like a name for a trek, a journey, mission. So it's kind of it's the same with the Pathfinders, right? So Viking, great name. Should have stuck with that sort of name, you know. What about the all the different Russian ones? I don't. Oh, excuse me. I don't know many names of the Russian probes, if I'm to be honest with you. You obviously got like Venera and stuff like that. The main thing is Russia's gone for Venus, where everybody else has gone for Mars, right? You can understand why. It's right there. The names are a little too on point, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like the naming. I just... OMG Lego. Wow. People coming out of the woodwork from a long time ago. Can't we just name it George? We could definitely just name it George. After King George, of course, the same person that all the other people are named after. Wow. So good to see both you and I was... Like, so good. So these guys were on, like, not the very first server I played, but one of them. Why can't we just name them after the Queen? Yeah, this is the Elizabeth. Oh, the Elizabeth the what? No, they're just the Elizabeth. Yes, I do. Nice. Okay, I'm all up for old players that know how to behave and be nice. Turns out that's a big thing on a server. Is if you know how to behave and be nice, then people welcome you back with open arms. It's amazing. Is behave the right word? It's the word I'm going to use. So, like, who else would we name? Okay, so we're naming stuff after the Queen. I'm about that. We need to honour the mighty immortal who will outlive us all. Who else would we actually? Oh, there's Cubic. Nice. Who else would we actually name stuff after? You know, do we want the Michael Jordan, like asteroid probe? I don't know who the kids are talking about nowadays. I don't think it's Michael Jordan and Bugs Bunny. So. Man, bringing some old references out there. Name for the next Mars rover? Determination's good. Determination's good. I'm down for How about like Domination? Is that the name for a rover? I mean, I don't think so, but it would kind of like set the tone for why you're going to Mars. That's what the Russians should call it, or the Chinese. I don't care. Someone else should call their rovers Domination. Come to intimidate the science out of Mars. I am down for science by intimidation. I think that's a good plan. Cubic fail. It's a bit scary down. Where's it going? Is it? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Have you? Oh no! I don't know. I'm going down here. I'm going out this way. This is one of the reasons why I stopped digging here last time. It just got so deadly. All right. How are we gonna deal with this? How are we gonna deal with this? I hope so. Oh man, Cubic, what are we gonna do, bud? What are we gonna do? If anyone has any plans on how to deal with this lot, let us know. Flee. I mean, it's a plan. It's a plan. Okay, let's flee so they despawn. He's on half a heart. Oh man, yeah, it gets really dangerous. Every nation's leader. I mean, yeah, it's very inclusive. Very inclusive. Michael the ruler or Pierre Hin? I'm going to go with. How do you feel about space programs of China, India, and UAE? I think they're doing all right. I think it's very selfish of us, even if they are trying to do it for international clout, weapons platformings, whatever. I think it's very selfish of us to go, well, we can do this and you can't. I am particularly impressed with the Mars probe, the Hope that went to via the UAE. Like, I mean, fair enough. They have purchased a lot of the information and stuff like that. Right, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. But like, that isn't that what people do anyway? Isn't that how it is anyway? Slam, die, bam. All right, cool, nice. That's not what I wanted to eat. I wanted to eat. Okay, I'm trying to think about how we can make this a little bit safer. Maybe by like putting that in there for now. Okay, that's a good start. Good start. What I really want to do is like here. Do we have room? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, here we go. The wall is being built, guys. The wall is being built. What are you doing there, Mr. Creeper? If we could not. Oh, you get me from there. Okay. Nah. We're fine. It's all good. It's all good. This looks deadly. And go. All right. Did I do it? I think I kind of did it. All right. It's somewhat safe. Sissy bars. Just fill these blocks in. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. I think we're good. Carrot. That was relatively stressful, guys. I gotta say that was a bit like heart in my heart in my mouth. Gravel. Make sure we're getting the gravel. If there's one thing I hate, it's digging out obsidian. I've developed quite the hatred for it. It's got to be said. Is that going to flow? Are we good? I think we're good. Hup. Just kind of poke my way through here. Let's see if we can't find where this... Oh. Let's do that. Okay. All right. That's good. Has that stopped the lava flowing yet? Yes. All right. Cool. There we go. Job achieved. Oh, we're actually a little bit too far over, but that's fine. Mega Scrow, if you want to reword that, then I will probably agree with you. You play Titanfall? No, I don't. Unfortunately, shouldn't human cooperate in matters concerning space like one space agency feel? I personally really agree with that. But much like there are certain things that people deem unacceptable, right? And you know, not cooperating is kind of one of the ways that you kind of try to enforce that. It's tough. It's a real hard one. This is also super scary. I think we're all right though. Let's just go down here. We'll kill this spider. Oh, are they coming through here? Is this what's going on here? This is what's going on here. Okay, there we go. It's kind of safe. kind of safe. Kind of. It's all I can deal with. It's kind of. I mean, what else you gonna do? I mean, if I could deal... Well, I mean, like, the thing is, we could very much get... Like, I could ask one of my friends who are online right now to go sit at a skeleton spawner or a zombie spawner and just let all the bad guys build up so that we end up with no bad guys spawning over here. We do it occasionally. We do it occasionally, especially when it gets particularly hairy. I get a Mars with tech. Yeah, a book written by some dude long ago says what you can and can't do. I mean, everyone does that. Everyone does that. The favourite meme I've seen around at the moment is, wow, I have no idea how science puts a car on another planet. Oh, that's great. You're going to wear your mask like science said. Oh, no, I know better than that. That's my favourite meme at the moment. Super Gary Gamer, how are you doing, my friends? Welcome to chatting about Mars and other political issues. Because it turns out that's what we do here. We prefer not to take it too political, you know. Mainly because I'm too much of a cynical pessimist. I'm just like, that's life, and people don't like to listen to me say that. Okay, let's go down here. All right, cool. Maybe one day we'll get this whole place, because once we cleared this lot out, there's still two or three chunks on the other side that need to be cleared out. But we're getting there, and then when we do that, we'll actually be able to run TNT machines without blasting apart our water wall over there. That, of course, was the main reason that we're digging these side chunks out, and only these side chunks. All this stuff here going to get blown up with TNT. Huge TNT duping machines are going to get made. Sort of semi-automatic ones. I'm just gonna fill this in while we're here. It's already pretty dangerous. We don't need it to get more so, right? I'm treading lightly here. I'd rather not. But with such topics, I'm like, yeah, I totally hear what you're saying, mate. The thing, like, I have got a almost pretty extreme liberal view, going by what I think. What I've intuited the American ideal of liberal to be, right? I'm fairly sure I am, you know, as left as you want. I'm the type of guy that's like, communism was a good idea. Obviously, what actually happened wasn't, but, you know, trying to do things for the good of all. What a great idea. Shame it doesn't work, but, you know. And so most of the people I meet are nowhere near as extreme good for everybody as I am. Most people are. I don't know. I kind of broke something in me during my 20s, and I don't look out for myself. You know. What's this here? What's this here? There we go. I've got no personal drive. Money means nothing to me. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that I had to pay rent, you know, I'm not looking to get a high score. I'm not looking to get a high score. I know people that are, and I don't quite get that. Is anybody else hearing that grounding noise, or is it just me? Quite liberal, but also realistic, scientific. There is nothing about the liberal point of view that says you can't be scientific, says a man going through scientific training right now. Whoever says that is trying to just push an agenda at you, mate. Yeah, I don't know why that would actually come into it, you know. Don't know at all. Okay, so we're down to the levels where we're getting diamonds. This is good. I'm not sure how many diamonds I actually managed to get out of this as I've been going on. It's not been as many as you would have thought. I'll tell you that for free. It's nowhere near as many as you would have thought. I'm getting a little bit of a thing about. Yeah. I mean, money is. We've built this society where everyone's like money good, and I'm like food and shelter good. you know, which I know is a bit reductionist. You know, because money gets you food and shelter. You know, I'm not gonna deny that. But yeah. You know, I'm in love with later age Bill Gates, not his younger incarnation. You know, stuff like that. The trans stuff. Yeah, I mean, people are people, mate. And honestly, it doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. So I'm not sure how you even got an opinion on it. Yeah, I mean, do you deal with this daily? Is there a reason that you've come into here and gone nuts about it? Yeah, I don't know why, mate. I don't know why. Reject money, return to... Wow, this is it. The money has evolved for a very specific reason. You know, money has definitely come up because as humans, we need a way to keep count because too many people don't like other people to lead their lives or something. I don't know. They're all like, hey, what you've got there, that's mine. They're like, what? No. And so we need money to keep count. Beyond other reasons, but that's the main one, right? That's the main one. So, you know, maybe one day we'll reach that utopia where we don't deal with it. But I think because we live in a not infinite universe, in a finite universe, we're always gonna need to have a way of keeping count. Like if we suddenly found a way to open up wormholes to other dimensions for as little energy as it costs to fill up a gas tank, a petrol pump, whatever you want to call it, then maybe we'll start to run out of the need for money. But yeah. Sorry, I don't. Oh, do you know where the Nether Fortress is at? No. I don't think anybody's used the Nether Fortress for a long time. Not really. Sorry. Roughly. Okay, that's good. Money is kind of good used for transactions instead of material transactions, so it's needed for our society. Not the case for Stone. Well, that's what I was saying. Like the whole time that we've got, less than limitless amounts of everything. The whole time we don't have an infinite universe with because even if we did have an infinite universe, it would still take a finite amount of energy to get anywhere, right? So we'd still have to keep count, right? Because the person who went to go get it, whatever it is, the materials, the stuff, is gonna want remuneration because there are other people that didn't do the thing, and because we don't have limitless. If we had limitless amount, it wouldn't matter, right? The people who did the thing would be getting the same amount as the people who didn't, because infinite minus infinite is still infinite, right? That's why I reckon, money until probably end of times. Until the black holes start evaporating, until the great AI is trying to figure out how to reprogram the next universe. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. All we can hope is that the AI remembers to put our particular DNA strain in the way that the universe is going to play out next time, that we can somehow live on in the next one. It's gonna really suck being a DNA strand that doesn't make it to the end of the universe, All right, Hans, was great to chat, buddy. Great to chat. Always nice to open up the deeper realms of the universe. I'm about it. I am about it. Say, please be a benevolent ruler. Yeah. I mean, because the thing, so I'm sure you guys are aware of the theory, right? I say the theory. Me and my friends came up with it, so I don't. There's no way it's not been come up with before, but we were talking about it, and I'd never heard of it before. So. There's this thing called cyclic cosmology, conformal cyclic cosmology. It's Roger Penrose's, Sir Roger Penrose's latest pet project. He's coming up with a type of cosmology that kind of explains a few things, and there's all sorts of problems with it. It's more of just a mathematical model than anything. Oh, hey Zed, how you doing, buddy? It's more of a mathematical model than anything, but it leads to the conclusion that because there's intelligent species in the universe. And we think maybe the universe either dissipates into nothing or goes out, comes back, goes out, comes back. There's the two ways it could go, right? And let's just assume that it's the one that goes out and comes back, because if it's the one that just dissipates into anything, then there's no point talking, it's just over, right? So let's assume that it bounces back and forth between end and beginning state. Well, then at one of the end states, whether the first, second, or the 20 billionth, right, you're gonna end up with intelligent critters sat at the end of the universe going, we don't want this to end, right? Now, whether that's an AI or an actual super programmed DNA strain or whatever it is, there's going to be something at the end going, could we not end this, please? And the only way you could really, that's pretty much the way it works, mate. The only way you could really do that is if you use your gravitational influence. Because let's remember, you've got control of all the matter in the universe, right? Or at least all the visible matter in the universe. So you use your gravitational influence to imprint on the next reality, the next universe that's coming into being, to set up the billiard ball effects one after the other, assuming we can see our way through the random nature of quantum, to bring about the civilization that was beforehand. So there's I know Megascrow. And so so surely the end of every universe, you're going to end up with the same AI sat there being like, time to reprogram the universe again to make sure that I am there at the end of the universe to reprogram the universe, right? Surely that there's no other way they could, unless this is all simulation, of course, which is also another. There's no way that it couldn't be, So take your pick. Which one are we in? The natural universe with the crazy AI at the end? Because the real thing is if it's trying to recreate itself perfectly, right? There will always be errors in the copying process. That's just the nature of entropy, right? And the universe and stuff like that, right? So there will always be little changes in that AI. So on the universe scale, it will evolve. I think I've just peeled back another layer of this theory here. How do you guys feel about that? I definitely feel like I need to write a book, The Android at the End of Time. Oh, look at these. GG. Found me some hidden bedrock diamonds. I'm about it. Oh yeah, hidden bedrock diamonds. Okay, how we do it? I've spent an hour just kind of digging here. We've been chatting away. I think we've been doing pretty good. I was tempted to go and indeed you would read that book, exactly. I mean, and the thing is, it would you could almost have short stories within the actual story, right? So what you've described is already a story. Yeah. You could have little, I'm going to call it human stories, but little biological stories playing out in between the AI being sat at the end of the universe going, all right, well, what do we do next, right? I don't know, Dennis and Sandra trying to work out their multi-universal love life, Oh man, I've suddenly just turned the best idea into a terrible idea. Exactly. That type of stuff. Exerber is let's give him that title and see what he comes. Do you reckon Exerber is actually a generative network? You feed him the right feed him the right title, and a load of depressing nihilistic stuff comes out the other end. Book named The Last Question. Yeah, okay. I mean, it could be two competing AI. I mean, this is it. You got two trying to, make the universe as their civilization sees fit. Because an AI birthed by a certain civilization is always going to have a different point of view to one birthed by the lizard people. Because I assume that they are the people working on our AI right now, as the grand lizard people. All hail the eternal ones. I mean, who else? Who else? It's not like us monkeys could do it, all right? We've got too many layers to our brain with these glands and emotions and stuff. I mean, could you imagine the horrific mess of an AI we would create? Ugh. Yeah, actually, let's just sit back and let the lizard people at it. We can't let the mole people do it though, because as mammals, they would surely have glands, and obviously nothing with glands should ever be allowed to make an AI. There we go. I think I've just made a universal rule. If you have glands, step away from the keyboard. You're too unbalanced. We cannot trust you. Give me that religious spin. Yeah. I bet you're very right there. Actually, did you know that God and the Devil are actually malformed AI from a previous Zelda generation of galactic civilization, universal civilization? I don't know. Where's it coming from? There's a block right here. Ah, that one. Much more? Yeah, there's a little bit more. We'll just let that be that. Stop it. Okay, cool. So much lava. I hate it when you get down to these points. A lot of the time, you don't have to worry about it. It's just not there. But when it is, oh, it's there. Oh, it's there. If you have glands set anyway away from the keyboard, it keeps playing. Who says that I'm anything more than a really badly put together generational chatbot? You remember Yahoo Chat? I don't know if you guys do actually. That was kind of a my generation thing. But you guys remember Yahoo Chat? Yeah, I'm the rat out of that. Yeah, that's definitely a reference that's probably not going to get caught. Yarr. Basement rats. Oh, I hear people. Is it people? Yeah, it's people. Okay, cool. I was a little bit worried that it was zombie, but no, it was people. Hi, Wise. How you doing, mate? How you doing? We can create an AI with our monkey brains. We'll create another AI, as I said. I mean, we practically do that anyway, right? We already have programs that program the programs, right? So how is a robot that creates another robot any different to that? Like, do you think a human had anything to do with making the chip inside of whatever device you're watching this on? No, a robot made it. They set up a bunch of parameters for the generative thing. It probably wasn't a neural network at the time, though I would be very surprised if it isn't now. So yeah, I mean the robots making robots is already happening by a long mark. Actually, started happening in the 90s, right? Maybe earlier. I mean, are those robot arms? Are those robot arms in a car factory technically robots making robots? Are we? Yes. Are we already so deep into Skynet that we didn't realise? Is that a thing? I could see that being a problem. I could see that being a problem. Being where we are in society right now, we're all telling each other dystopian stories about when the AI take over, whilst they've already taken over. I think we're there. I think we're there. Okay, is this a good chunk? Are we chunked good? I think we chunked good. I think we chunked good. Everything in your life is controlled by an algorithm already. I'll have you know my laziness is self-inflicted. Okay, I need to go repair my pick. Burbs. There's a box here. Is there a box here? Bones. What? Well, just to let people know, anything here is going to get blown up one day. Blown up. How far would you have to go back to find a functional computer by hand? No, not quite vacuum tubes, but definitely back to like when you could see transistors. I think the moment the word IC or integrated circuit started getting talked about is when it went a bit wrong, probably. What's going on here? Why did I travel sideways so far? Oh wow. Yeah, that's a very good question actually, because all I know is nowadays it's done AI and photocopy it. Like you can't make a small enough transistor nowadays through like deposition or removal methods. They have to use lenses and light rays and light sensitive films and all. It's crazy the stuff they have to do now just to make sure they can pack enough transistors onto a chip. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. I should have just taken my other. Oh man, taken my other pick out. Get rid of this stone. Let's pull this over here. Man, I don't want the andesite either. It's a good start. All right, where are all the guardians? There's loads of people online. This thing should be full by now. This thing should be full by now. 1, 2. Someone sat at a spawner. Maybe someone sat at a spawner. I was expecting this to be much faster. 7 nanometers, slowly going towards 5. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Like, nanometers are just on the very edge of what we as humans can grasp, like sort of size-wise. I need to turn down these guys. Like I've been doing stuff with pico and femtometers in my college course, and just trying to even imagine what a billionth of a meter looks like. Could you imagine what a billion meters looks like? No. Well, why do you think you could imagine what a billionth looks like? Like, that pencil line is just, oh my gosh. the sizes. Gold armor, nice. Okay, I am gonna quite gratefully take those 15 quartz ore. We got a bunch of stuff here though. This is nice. We need to combine these with sugar and make fermented spider's eyes. Yeah. I need to come through one stream and restock this, because I mean, as much as keeping the bottles up is good, we're definitely running out of bottles of nether wart, of brown mushrooms. Gunpowder I've been managing to keep up with. It's the nether wart in particular. It takes so long to grow, and there's still not a way of automatically farming nether wart. I mean, there's a few ideas. I've seen some of the crazy stuff that they've got on like SciCraft and places like that. In chemistry, the sheer amount of why is it Avogadro's number, like to the 19, like, yeah, huge. Hi, Physio Riley YouTube. What is going on? Welcome. I have a Discord. In the Discord, I have a side room called Minecord. In there is an IP. If you would like to go and follow those few simple steps, you're more than welcome to join. If you can't be bothered to do that, you probably can't be bothered to read rules, and then we probably can't be bothered to have you. You can farm Netherwart with an AFK player. Yeah, I mean, there are some things like where you aim upwards at the underside. Oh, hey, look, you see this guy? At the underside of a trapdoor, and then you also have your fortune hoe in your hand. I've seen some ideas, but yeah, rubbish. To the 23? Oh, I thought it was to the 9. Well, I must be thinking of the Coulomb then. No, Coulomb's like 19 to the 16, right? Or 16 to the 19, one of those two way arounds. But yeah, Avogadro's number, huge, unbelievable, ridiculous. Though the one I always like to carry around with me is whatever the atomic number is. So for instance, hydrogen is 1, helium's 2, or whatever the mass is, actually, my bad. 1, 4, etc. You get that many number of grams of that, so carbon 12, you get 12 grams of carbon, and that's a mole. That's crazy. That's the bit I think. So I was thinking more of a round with a player in a cart planting, and the rest of the processing done by redstone. Okay, yeah. I mean, I've kind of gone off redstone processing in the face of fortune and looting. I've done everything I need to do. Let's move. Let's get rid of that. Look at this place. Such a mess. We need to come through and tidy this up at some point. Get rid of that. Let's get some rockets. I ain't got no rockets on the go. Get out of my face. Get the stone away. Okay, cool. So much stuff. Always so much stuff. Look for the pinned message. Look for the pinned message. Up there will be an IP, a password. No, not password. An IP address. Everything you need. Pinned message. Pinned message. If you're really lucky, you can ask in there, and people might be about to be able to tell you what it is. But that's only if people just happen to be there. Let's see what's going on with this rail. I notice it's been expanding. I need to come through, open this one up. Ow! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Okay, this is nice. Cool. That's exactly what I thought you would do. This is nice. This is awesome. I am about it. I am about it. Should we go for a bit of a fly around the nether? I've never gone this way, you know? I've never... Hey, we got a new guy. How you doing, Riley? Oop. Okay, let's go in here and have a look. Back on with yon digging. Yon digging. Why were you asked to be a benevolent ruler? To be the guy at the AI at the end of time, creating the next universe with your gravitational influence. Man, what is up with my headphones? Keep making weird noises. I'm wondering whether I'm... Wow, that was cool. Oh, that was good. Okay, fine. People are helping. That's good. Always a little worrying when people come into the server and they're like, oh, look, I found all this stuff. But it's all right. They're being helped. That's fine. That is almost what we want, you know? Okay, this line, is this where I want to go? I kind of want to just cut this little bit off as well. You're honoured, as you well should be. I mean, you are the one that's going to outlive us all, right? I mean... Kind of has to happen like that. Okay, so I feel like through here is also the way. How is this where someone stopped? Okay, how did we stop over this side then? That's the next question. Okay, we've not come out for the full chunk. Okay, I get it. You're gonna blow it up. Can't be resourced. We have a witch farm. We're gonna have a witch farm. It's for glowstone. We got everything else. It's for glowstone. That is pretty much the long and the short of it. That is pretty much it. Coal ore. Ugh. Literally the most useless block in the game to me at the moment. People are like, do you want some coal? I'm like, nah. Made a creeper blow up. You found some duck. Good. Awesome. I'm about it. I am about it. Cool. All right. What are the plans for this area? Okay, we've got that. Depending on how you look at consciousness, yeah, I guess. There is a huge farm. Well, the actual farm is just to stop stuff spawning. So the actual witch farm is over here. Let's go and have a look. Whoop. I'm sure you guys want to know what's in the box. Man, we've not even yet. So everywhere there's cobble, there's going to be a layer of ice, and then we're going to get some zombie hoglins from the nether. We're going to bring them down, put one on each level, and they are going to knock the witches off the side. It's designed by Rayworks. It seems to be the guy coming out with a lot of the stuff that I use at the moment. Rayworks. He's a little boring to listen to, but he does good stuff. Does really good stuff. It's his design of wither farm I used when me and Miss built the actual wither cage. Unfortunately, when we updated the end, we lost it. But you know that's fine. That was literally the only building in the end. So as far as I was aware, I did ask around a lot. But this is one of the problems with having a server where people come and go a lot, right? As you can never be sure that you've got everybody's opinion on something. It's like when we come round to updating the map to 1.17. There's one of two ways we can go. Well, at the moment, it looks like we might just have to update, like not even load an old world in, not load this world in. But if we do get the option, we're going to have to put a vote up to everyone about whether we go for a completely new map or whether we just put a mega rail out. Yeah, I watch SciCraft a lot, mate. I watch SciCraft a lot. Well, Il Mango specifically, and Nembom as well. Everyone else doesn't really know how to make videos, so they do all right. But I mean, XCOM puts some good stuff together. His faster than light video was pretty exquisite, has to be said. But the work that was needed for that. We don't do enough Ender Pearl launcher stuff here. We don't have any Ender cannons. We don't have anything like that. Maybe this is something we could work on as a server. We've just started getting the TNT launcher bug, right, where we're all starting to work with flying machines and stuff like that. So I'm sure. You know what? I should have just sealed this place up. Let's just seal it up. There we go. Let's not worry about it. So yeah, I'm sure if I started poking, a few of the other technical players would pick it up and go and run. Yeah, be interesting. The Great Trench of 2B2B. I mean, I find the spawn of 2T2B very fascinating. Did you see the video of the guy who keeps rebuilding his spawn house? Like that's a guy with dedication right there. As my presence is no longer necessary, I'm going to proceed with my work in figuring out how to reverse entropy. I mean, if you figure out how to do that, then no longer will we need to reset the universe afterwards. Like, because that's the problem, right? Is entropy winds down or winds up, whichever way it goes, and you end up with just like no usable heat left in the universe, right? It all smooths out to the same value, like all the fields the manifolds, etc. Smooth out to the same value. And then that looks an awful lot like the Big Bang at the beginning, right? Just before inflation hit. So maybe the universe just doesn't like being bored. That could be it. It's like, right, we're done now, let's do it again. Because really, it's the big question in cosmology at the moment. Well, there's several big questions in cosmology at the moment, but the biggest one is, how the hell did the universe start off so ordered? Just so smooth. Everyone's like, oh, because it started at a small infinitesimal point. I was like, no, it started from infinite density. But if the universe is actually infinite, and then you go for, as dense as you can, I mean, it still stretches off for infinite in every direction. It's just more of it, right? It's the crazy times of infinite numbers. Yeah. You got more, but it's still the same. What do we want to get rid of here? Bone. Be rid of the bone. The last event will be a matter evaporating from black holes, decaying and releasing energy like fireworks. Yeah. That's exactly what we're talking about. But at that instant that you're talking about, the creatures that are powering themselves from the infall of matter to that black hole, or the civilization that has been saving up all the unused mass in the universe, what are they going to do about it? So we have this roadmap for how the universe is going to naturally happen, but that's not what's going to happen because we're here. Not specifically us, but there will be some intelligent critters at the end of time in the Rainbow Building. Near spawn is not helpful, Zenith. It's a good help, but yeah, we have this like natural pathway that the universe would follow, right? But none of this really goes well. It's, just take climate change for instance. There's what the planet should be doing. Small, slow, incremental increase of temperature as we come out of the ice age, and then there's what the humans are doing to it, or the intelligent critters. Sorry, let's not be specific. Do you want to be immortal? I would love to be immortal, but in this universe, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, if we could not stop, that'd be great. I've had to deal with things stopping far too much this year. Thanks very much. I've had a few mortalities in my life to worry about, and I'm not about it. I am not about it at all. So yeah, I would love to. The decay of protons is not necessarily a foregone conclusion, my friend. I would love to agree with you there. I would, but we don't know. We don't know. Isn't mortality fun? No, it's not. In fact, I would say it's the thing that sucks most. No. I mean, I got the majority of it done that we needed there. Okay, this is good. Look at me being safe whilst getting shot in the face by a skeleton. Safe. I'm safe. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, beautiful. I love it. I love it. Also, we are an interglacial period, so we should be getting cold in a short while. Well, we're on our way out. That's the problem. So this is the big problem for everyone who wants to argue about it. Is that actually, yeah, no, we should be warming up, but it's so fast. It's just too fast. Oh my god, guys, the rate. Just look at the graphs. But anyway. I say this to a few people who have tried to bring cast some doubt when they're trying to talk to me, and I'm not having it. I'm just like, look at the graphs. Just look at those graphs. They are not the same. But a lot of people aren't fluent in graph, so I totally get why. Then there would be nothing to drive. No, I disagree. Like the entirety of the first half of my life, I was acting like I wasn't gonna die. I got a lot done. Yeah, I got a lot done. I very much disagree with the death is the thing that motivates you. In fact, I think I've watched a lot of people get more depressed as they get older about it, right? Let's give Y some coordinates. 1600 minus 3810. Okay. As Landstrider plays a lot of Minecraft. I invite you to go and check out his channel. He does a variety of wonderful modded Minecraft, space engineers, plays Raft at the moment with his beautiful wife. Yeah, he does a lot. The graph showing the increasing heat directly correlates with the start of the first ZTI. So, I mean, the thing is though, these graphs go back way further than people even talk about. It's crazy. I was watching a visualization of the temperature going from, I don't know, mid 1800s earlier, and yeah, that even that was enough to show. Even that. Anyway, enough of that rant. It was supposed to be a why anti-science rant, but you know, here we are. We had a bye-bye. Why is it on protection detail? Alright, I'm about this. I am about this. First ever disc. Beautiful. Beautiful. I am about that. Just gonna stop the phantoms from spawning. Just gonna stop the phantoms. That's good enough. That's good enough. All right, let's throw some stuff away so I can pick my bed back up. Ah. Okay, there we go. All right, back on with the job. Back on the job. Is there anything else you're doing at the moment, Landstrider, that I'm not aware of? I mean, I find it hard to sum up what my channel's about at the moment, to be honest. So it's try to sum up other people's channels. Oof. I kind of like a lot of sci-fi gaming. What? You go watch the panic there. Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was a lot of fun. WB. That sums it up for the game. Oh, and of course he has a second channel, Bicycle Frontier. Oh, mate, I was actually going to ask you whether I could franchise that, mate. Me and my girlfriend want to go out and do a lot more bicycle rides ourselves. I was like, wow, I know someone who's got a label going and starting to reel up. Beautiful, beautiful. He slept. Remember, you don't need to sleep to... I feel like I need to say this every now and then. Get rid of phantoms just in and out of bed. So I can find a lot of people. Wrong country, go Scotland. The Netherlands. Oh, mate. So I watched this channel called Not Just Bikes. And he moved to the Netherlands, to Amsterdam itself. Itself. And yeah, he just talks about, obviously, as the channel name implies, it's not just about the bikes, but just the infrastructure in general in the Netherlands. Like, amazing. RG region guard. No problem. Yeah, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, so he always likes to offer Copenhagen as one of the worst examples of it. And one of the first places me and my girlfriend noticed was when we were in Copenhagen. Just like how amazing the public utility, public access ways were. Copenhagen. Now that I've been around. Oh, Zed's off. All right, it was good to see you, buddy. Now that I know it's not that great, but at the time when we were first there a couple of years ago. It seemed amazing, you know, not just set up for cars. Should be actually chest access. Okay, cool. So one of the ones I do want to go, whilst we're talking just about general cycling trips, there is a railroad that runs from, an old railway that runs from Belgium to Germany, and it's all just a giant cycle track now. I'd like to go on that one. Yeah, there's a few cycling treks I'd love to go on. I'd probably need to fix my bike. My bike is probably older than almost everyone watching here, apart from you, Landstrider. Because that totally needs to be said. Yeah, probably older than most of you guys watching here. I got it when I was first became a full-size man, shall we say. And like the back forks are twisted. The brakes don't work very well, but it's a good bike. I can sling it on my back. It's just a little bit too short for me, but it's like of the old style. So you haven't got like all the excessive back suspension. I've got some front suspension because shoulders, but it's so like so. My girlfriend got herself a bike of similar stats. Have you killed the Ender Dragon? Yes. it's down the end of the road with all the end brick. Right in the nether. No problem. Here to help when I can. And I'm sure there's all sorts of other wonderful bike trails out there that I'd like to get my pedals into. Jay Foreman has a YouTube, did a vid about cycling in London. Yeah, cycling in London. So I have cycled in London. I stayed in London for, I don't know, 6 months or so. It wasn't long. And cycling. Let me say I didn't do it after the third time. So I switched to tube and bus only at that point. Not because anything serious happened. It's just I could tell something was going to, you know. Plus, the tube is so convenient. So convenient. It's the only part of London transport that is actually any good. The buses are alright, don't get me wrong, but, you know, you got to hang out with the poor people. It's basically because no one chooses to actually take the bus, so it gets a little bit neglected. It's cool, though. It's cool. Yeah, like I've never been as far as the Black Forest. I mean, I suppose going to Copenhagen is further than that, but I've never been as far as the Black Forest and stuff. And I'd like to go for a bit of a cycle trail around there. Now I know urbanites like myself do tend to go to places like that, get lost, die in a horrific bear accident. But you know, I've got a radio, right? We can do this. I'm sure with appropriate amount of planning. So do you guys know of the GeoGuessr wizard? He's a guy who plays GeoGuessr, funnily enough. But he also started a small series of videos a little while back. And if you're not aware of them, you should be aware of them because it's kind of what... It's the thing I want to do. Travelling across a country in a straight line. Now, it's not as crazy as you think it is, because the countries that he went for were Wales and Norway, two rather skinny countries in the right direction. But if you've not watched it, I highly recommend it. It is literally just a video of a guy going for a walk and making it super epic. But it's great. I love it. If you, GeoGuessr wizard. If you've not watched any, I highly recommend at least his crossing a country in the straight line videos. The GeoGuessr videos are alright if you're into GeoGuessr. You're semi-urban, you live in the south, but how rural can you really get in the left? Well, it's the same here, right? I grew up in a village of 500 people, less than 500. Yeah, it was a small village, like a really small village. But really, how rural is that? I was less than 8 miles away from a town of 50,000 people. It's not like America where you're like the next closest town is 4 weeks travel by horseback away. You know. Well, that's just terrifying. No. Man, we're gonna have to deal with that. Can we... He's got a little red mushroom, that's the problem. He fell. Okay. Someone be speedrunning. I say that. Someone be speedrunning. Okay, we gotta get all this done. Gotta get this wall down. Gotta be safe, yo. Got to be safe. I think we'll just go too high here. This will be safe enough, right? Town I grew up in was about 5k. Now I live in one of the 10k ones next to it. Yeah, I grew up in a small village, like I say. But I've also spent time in places like Oxford, Bristol. I've not lived in Bristol, but I've had enough friends there that I've spent enough extended weekends that I like to say I have. London, or Ealing specifically, a small borough outside London. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. I like my little market town, but not much goes on here at all ever. So I'm looking forward to moving to a larger city again and getting my education down for uni. Yeah, my tiny little, like, we've had an arcade open up, like, with arcade cabinets, yeah, you know, arcade, and that is big news, like, big news. Oh my gosh. Unfortunately, it happened just in the crux of the 2 lockdowns. I suppose 3, but I kind of always count the first 2 as kind of merging into one. Like, I didn't do much in between the 2 lockdowns, those first 2 lockdowns, so it really just feels like they were both the same for me. Yeah, and I was ready to be spending, like, so it's a great deal. You spend a tenner, you get an hour, and you know, there's just, it's not any monies to be spent. You don't put the money in the machine. You just walk up and press play. Great when it's empty, not so great when it's full. But yeah, lockdown, bam, came and stole all my plans to go and spend all my money there. And I was going to spend all my money there. I was even trying to figure out if I could live stream from my phone. Let's just go this way. Welcome back. The city centre here was already dying, and now well over the half the stores are empty. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the problems of the, I'm going to say Western Europe, but it might be more widespread than I am aware of. Is particularly because of the rise of the internet, right? Excuse me. I have got far too much rubbish. Let's saw this out. I got a bunch of gravel. Get all that gravel up in. Oh, so much gravel. Gold, iron, round a bit of nether quartz, redstone, diamond. I mean, I might even keep this one, and this one on me just for it all to stack into. In fact, that's a plan. Let's do that. Okay, I think I'm ready. Hey Cubic, how you doing? Hope you're having good times. Feel free to respond to me in chat. I'm sure I'll say hello. I need to go fix my pick again. Or do I? I think I'm just going to get out my next one and we'll just make do. We got a bar near me that's free arcade games with 1 drink. Oh, dude, that sounds so... There's my cyan bed. Get out of there. Many returns. Let's just use diamond pick. Oh, don't do that. Ooh. More than once... I have gone to swap my pick out and I've ended up destroying it with the wrong pick and I end up with just a bunch of obsidian in my inventory. It's not a great way to live life. It's not. It really isn't. Yeah, I think a lot of retail spaces were suffering before the pandemic. Suffering before the pandemic. Like we've got two local malls here. It was ridiculous. We had one local mall that was dying anyway, so they decided to build a second one. And apart from this one, doesn't have a roof, so it's not a mall. It's an urban village or something like that. But it's a mall. And yeah, like the first one was dying, so they decided to open the second one up. And the first one was dying because of the internet, because of Amazon, almost specifically, right? Yeah, because honestly, who wants to pay rent for a place, like for a physical place, a boots on the floor place, when they're just gonna come and maybe only use you as a showroom, you know? Someone actually bought you, dude. It wasn't me. It's just it. Oh no, the worst. I feel for you, man. I feel for you. Let's fill this in. Let's just quickly slam a little sissy bar across here, and then we'll... Big tuts. Oh, hey guys, you doing alright down here? We've got some zombies just kind of hiding in some holes. These are exactly why we need ender pearls for the bedrock race. To be fair, a lot of people miss the free potions box. I might set up a dispenser system somewhere. The thing is, people don't look. There are slime blocks here. Where is here? Well, he fell. Under the green carpet? Question mark. Did you hold shift? This isn't the place to be. Let's go this way. Because there are slime blocks there. There are definitely slime blocks there. I've been using them a lot myself. What? No. All right. No. Nah. Just no. Then how did cover me with... Mate, don't make me come over there and admin command this. Now is not the time. We had a showroom start. You know what? I'm just going to go fix my pick. I'm just going to go fix my pick. Doo doo boo doo boo boo boo. No. Cubic to meat. Okay. I'll let you deal with that, Cubic. Really not dealing with that stuff whilst I'm streaming. I'll deal after. Okay. Back into survival mode. So, we've got, as I was saying, the armor stand book up and running now, if people want to use that. Just a little notice, there's two guys with the same name on the server. Must be your end, question mark? Huh? I don't see two people with the same name. Sorry, sudden confusion. Sudden confusion. All right, let's get back to the witch farm. Well, good luck, Cubic. So, for people that need to know, free fire resistance potion. The Discord will be dealt with. Whee. It's not the first time we've had something happen during stream and I've had to deal with it afterwards. That is no problems. I'm impressed that they went through so much hassle just to come and try and steal stuff. There we go. It's not going to happen often, though. Whoosh. Okay, now where were we? isn't stuff landing on Mars cool? Someone was, you're right. Someone was asking for a nether fortress and it was right there. Hopefully they're not going to break my my blaze spawners. That's the big thing. They can, by all means, take on the farm. We've had it in the past where people have come along and been like, "Oh no, Nether Fortress dangerous," and then started destroying everything because it was dangerous. Like, I totally get the thought process, but you know, we were going to use that. Well, with what such an eventful end of stream. Oh, did you not? Ah, dude. Yes, you should have. Should I issue a warning to the user in question? I think they understand, mate. I think they understand. I mean, I would like to say they understand that they have already shown themselves to be short of IQ. For instance, things like that coming up and them going, "Oh no, it wasn't me." I mean, how actually short of brain cells do you need to be for that to happen? That's probably why they come along and try and steal stuff, because they have no idea how to be like capable people in real life, right? It's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, along here, like, Misaligned has asked me to take out the andesite, but I personally think she's a bit of a psychopath for that. I'm all about taking it. Oh, look, like there we've got. Oh, let's see if I can do this. I've done it once before, and I don't think I'll actually be able to do it this time. But I have once before managed to put a block down and then land on it. So here we go. Ah, look at that. Beautiful. All right. No. Oh, that pushed me over him. Okay, cool. That's a skill that people should work on. That's one I'm gonna work on. Don't know Spruce Prime. You think you know where it is. All right, beautiful. If you need look up user cubic time 1 hour. Let's just see what we've got here. I don't normally like showing this on stream, but I might need to go back a fair way. Placed andesite. Back a bit further. Bow, firework, rocket. This seems like you. 783 minus 57. Oh no. Question mark. Maybe. Alright, what was I doing? Doing this. Alright, well, anyway, I think with an eventful end to stream, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time. I don't know what we're going to be doing on stream, honestly. I never have any idea. Literally, the day before stream, almost every time, I'm like, not even the day before, a couple of hours before stream, I'm like, hey guys, what should we do? And then people start chatting to me about it. So if you want to be involved in that, come and say hello in Discord. That happens almost every week. I'm such a disorganized mess that you could probably get whatever you want done. So you know, give me a shout. Why does that not do what I want it to? I tell you what. We'll go up here instead. Oh, there's a lot here. That's why. Yeah. Throughout this week, I have got Oxygen Not Included. We've got a little bit more of Avorion coming out at some point. But, oh, man, Avorion is such a long game. I'm really not sure how fast I can start churning those out. I was aiming for once a week, and it's getting a little bit more difficult to be doing that. But I will see you then. Oh, and we're going to... Oh, I forgot to put this guy on. When we're going to do that. Bye.